They're out there, man. They're fucking out there, and I'm ready to meet them. They're like, yo, take me. Get me off this planet, man. Let me train you. Let me give you all some fitness. I didn't really decide my career until possibly after high school. In high school, I was kind of just going through the motion. I wasn't really thinking about it too much. I was like, okay, what's my next goal? Let me just get into college and see where I go from there. It wasn't until college that I actually realized, okay, I want to do personal training. I want to be a coach, so I'm already doing personal training. I'm already on my way towards being a coach. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm in the right path. Hell no. I don't think anybody was ready for this at all. Like, just thinking about it, it's like, what? How did out of nowhere, just get a random ass pandemic? I just kind of feel bad for the people who just graduated. You know what I mean? That's just whack. Definitely. Oh, definitely. I feel like every year as I get older, my mentality changes, It could be even in the span of 6 months, my mentality can completely change. It just really depends on the mindset that I'm at the moment. And to be honest, the people I hang around, they have a huge influence on how I act and how I react. If you're not around the right people, you're not gonna get anywhere. It's a vibe. Ultimate goal in personal training. Well, I guess just like any other artist out there, just have my name heard, have people know who I am as a trainer, and be respected for the knowledge that I have and the knowledge that I will obtain, my charisma, and I guess whatever the future has in store for me. Professionally, I definitely want to stack up again on clients, but this pandemic is really messing that up. I'm used to seeing at least 15 clients a week, maybe even 20 a week, but now I'm down to like 5. So I'm hoping that this virus just gets kicked off first, and then we can see how I can progress from there. Have my business up and going again. That whole Ben Heat Fitness and everything, that's what I want to get up and going again. But it all just takes patience, really. No.
Is that something you need to work on?
Yes, definitely. I am not patient at all. Like, I want it now, but I know good things take time, so I just kind of slow it down a little bit and just one day at a time, just do something different. My brother. Yeah, my brother. Maybe not my brother, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know, who do I look up to? I mean, I could say my brother because of all the things that he's taught me and the person that I became to be, he had a lot to do with it, as well as my parents, they really did have a big impact. But it really got to the point where I had to just start looking up to myself, really. Not being anybody in life.
What about your biggest regret?
My biggest regret is the time I wasted, and the people I let hold me down. That's what I regret. Because other than that, things happen, but we have to either learn from it or die from it. So I think I learned from it fairly well. Probably Miss Perkins' class. You remember that in the 8th grade? Remember that? Yeah, that's probably like the closest memory as I have with you. We never had any classes together or anything. I think all through school, that was the only class I had you for. Just cracking jokes there and everything, pissing off Miss Perkins. I kind of felt bad too after a while. I got a little older, I was like, oh shit. I kind of want to go back and apologize. Famous Perkins, I'm sorry. For what, mijo? I don't even have you as a student. Graduated with my degree. Hopefully my master's degree, and be training athletes, honestly. That'll be like a big goal that I would want to hit. That's like my long-term goal, basically. Be able to train an athlete, whether it's a high school athlete in any sport or even a professional athlete or college level, it doesn't matter. I just want to be training athletes at that level. It's the same challenge that everybody else is going through, I guess. You know, the depression and the anxiety from COVID. You know, it's just keeping everybody home, and life has pretty much been put at a halt. So that's rough. That's very, very rough on everybody. What did I dream about? You want to be honest? It was actually with my buddy Dante. It was funny that you asked that. I had a dream that for some reason it was me, Dante, and randomly Ozzy Benavides. Remember him? He was in my dream for some reason. He was there. We're all driving. Well, he was driving the car, and out of nowhere we hit a curve at was supposed to be 35, and in my car we're hitting it at like 80. So my car goes flying. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? You know, what the fuck is going on? And then boom, we landed, and my car was perfectly fine. And Ozzy was like, dude, stop the car. So we turned off the car, but the car kept on going. You know, it just kept going on the highway. Ozzy's getting out while we're still going about 50, 60 miles an hour. And I told him, no, get back in. Until I told my boy Dante to turn the car back on, and we started driving. So it's funny how I remember so much detail that I guess I was just so paranoid from it. I retained a lot. We're driving on the highway, and out of nowhere, I told this guy to turn because we're gonna hit something. We turn, but we still hit the side of my car. So the whole side of my car is just completely trashed, right? I told him, bro, get us off the highway, let's just stop somewhere. We stopped at the most fanciest high-end restaurant / hotel ever. You know, we parked, and you see a bunch of Beamers and Lambos and Bentleys. You know, I'm pulling up with my Nissan. That's all broken and shit, and we're trying to find a spot to stay at because of how traumatized we are. You know what I mean? Like, from there, my dream just shifted, and I woke up and like, what the fuck did I just dream of? You know? What do I do when no one else is around? Pretty much the same thing I do when people are around. I'm a pretty open person, you know, so I guess, you know, I'll go around, start dancing, or start spitting flows or something, you know, start doing something stupid. And, or sometimes, you know, I'll just start kind of just sitting there and I'll just start thinking. You know, like,
Get lost in your own thoughts.
yeah, like skull in the hand, philosopher type shit, like why? You know, that kind of ordeal.
How does that make you feel?
Weird. Nah, it doesn't make me feel weird, it makes me feel deep. It makes me feel like there's a lot of my subconscious that's kind of just trying to tell me something, you know, but I'm trying to figure out what that something is, you know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of just digging. Like, what are you trying to tell me, subconscious? Give me some answers. They're out there, man. They're fucking out there, and I'm ready to meet them. They're like, yo, take me. Get me off this planet, man. Let me train you. Let me give you all some fitness. I could start studying them, and there comes a new business. We just studied this new species of aliens that just came to Earth, whatever. Starting to work out. My favorite exercise. Lately, I've been sticking to weight training, but my favorite kind of exercises would be more of like calisthenics and or athletic training, you know, like power cleans and, yeah, let's go with power cleans. Power cleans is still my favorite since high school. Yeah, my form is still on it and everything. It's just always been my favorite. I've always liked it.
After the ACL tears?
Even after both my ACL tears, I was still stronger than most of the people that were in my class. Except for, you know, maybe some of the younger kids who were a lot stronger than me, and I tripped out with them, you know. Shout out to Godoy and Angel, man. For real, those guys were strong as hell. Or what used to keep me up at night?
Sure.
Cause yeah, I've been you know, able to sleep lately, thank God. But when I can't sleep, it's the thought of losing someone. And I'm not talking about like family, you know, maybe just like somebody that I liked or I had like a connection with or something. It's the thought of just me not being with them anymore, because obviously I'm single, and me just kind of wanting to talk it out, you know what I mean? That's one thing. It was mostly anxiety, you know, just the endless thinking and all the bullshit that comes in between it, you know, that's what keeps me awake.